Dear Catherine, let me recite two verses of a poem I found in this book you must be familiar with. But at my back I always hear Time's winged chariot hurrying near. I know that poem. It's by Marvel, you said. I have read the poem and I admit Frederick chose the best verses for your conversation. Now, coming to time, we will weave through it in this letter. Let's rewind to the conversation. I was talking to the same friend who introduced me to the challenge of writing 50,000 words in a week. We drifted through topics and silences, after which I blurted, "There is so much to do in life." I was staring at the wall ahead while her gaze was fixed on the glass wall opposite. "Like what?" she asked. I had the answer, but instead said, "Like travel, meet people, find places." Why is it so hard to voice our true dreams? Let's move to the challenge now. I want to make it and make it before 5. That's roughly 11,000 words per hour. Let's do this. These are my thoughts and words not so long before the conversation. Did I make it? Did I finish a novel with 50,000 words? You know the answer already from the letter 93. I failed. A week before the conversation, I agreed to the writing challenge. The week passed and I fell short, managing only 15,000 words. A failure, and a disastrous one, but not without gains, of course. I now have a story, characters who feel like friends, the situations that are emotionally moving. A few friends have read a couple of chapters and they wanted to read more, though some gaps were pointed out. And yet, there is no denying the fact I struggle to be consistent in what I claim to be in love with. There is much talk and little action. Let's move on to the journey now. The day after the conversation, I was on my way to Bangalore. That afternoon was grey and dull, but I hoped Bangalore's clouds would redeem it. There was a kid in the back seat whose relentless questions frustrated his mother. There was an adult who dyed his hair white with flashy glasses with an orange glare. Even though I planned on tagging along with Locke Lamora for more of his adventures, I fell asleep for most of the journey and woke up just in time. We were a few minutes before the landing and the clouds of Bangalore didn't disappoint. And what's with the music choice in flights though? It sometimes makes me feel like I'm at my own funeral. And another flight passed without luck. Maybe it will happen when I'm 90. What do you think it is? You will probably never know. And as usual, it was nice to be back in Bangalore, and mostly for the delight to see people carry books like groceries. I observed them for a while before searching 3 bookstores for Hemingway, but I didn't find the editions I wanted. So I ordered them online, and they're all now waiting to be unwrapped. Only this stuff. What about used books? Time in this letter isn't days, hours or seconds, but words, phrases and headings encapsulating moments and memories. What's the point? Perhaps nothing. Just another baseless musing, dear Catherine, or maybe it's this. From where I stand on the ground of time, one side holds moments that have passed, indifferent to my desires. The other side, however, is filled with possibilities over which I have a greater say. Best wishes, Brooding Brook. To Catherine, 1920, Italy, from the book A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway.